Jonathan from Hedgehog Action back at New York Comic-Con with Brian Flynn from Super 7. Brian, thank you so much for just a couple of minutes here at New York Comic-Con.
Of course.
You know, back at PowerCon, we talked a couple of minutes about the Cat's Lair and what a huge endeavor that was.
Yes.
And now we're here, New York Comic-Con, with the Cobra Mothership.
Yes.
G.I.Joe reaction. We just saw a little bit of the interior here. What can you tell us about this project?
Obviously, it's, G.I. Joe is one of those franchises where they've done a wonderful job of pretty much making every vehicle, ship, boat, tractor, moped that's ever shown up. But one of the glaring omissions from the original miniseries is the Cobra Mothership, and partly because it's gigantic.
Yes, it is.
And they made the flag, so they're like, we gave you the flag, we're cool. But the Mothership was always one of those that struck me, because it's just that giant snake head flying over.
Yeah.
The trouble bubbles come out of the back. It's awesome. So when we were talking about this, we're like, there's one vehicle that just hasn't been touched. Cobra Mothership. So we figured it was our job to touch it. That sounds wrong.
It
sounds terrible.
But I will say, Super 7 is carving out like this niche or whatever of these massive projects. Whether you're talking about the Party Wagon for TMNT Ultimates,
yes,
the Cat's Lair for Thundercats Ultimates, and now smaller scale as far as figures go.
Yes.
But the vehicle, if you want to call it that, it's really a playset itself.
It's
is
really
massive.
a playset. Yeah, and it is, and it's not like we're trying to be like, let's just make lots and lots and lots of big stuff, but it's like, as we go through each one of these lines as a fan, if you will, like we've been working on G.I. Joe for a while, we've been working on Thundercats for a while, we've been working on Turtles for a while, like what's that one piece that you really wish you had? Cat's Lair very much being that. It's like, all right, that customer really, that one piece. So for G.I. Joe, this is that piece. And it's really cool because obviously if it fits 3 3/4 reaction, it also will fit all your vintage O-ring figures, so it's cross-compatible, and it comes with the gunner. Now the gunner comes in both reaction and O-ring, so you get both.
See, you already jumped ahead to my next question here.
I jumped ahead, all right.
Because, any G.I. Joe fan, like myself, it was my favorite line when I was growing up, is going to want to know, will the O-ring figures fit on this? And we're here to confirm for you guys, your O-ring figures will fit in this massive playset. It's up for pre-order right now, right?
Yes.
And, I know that these projects are like in development for months and years at a time, but was there anything that you guys learned from like the Cat's Lair project or the Thunder Tank project that you've implemented into the Mothership here? Because there are some differences here. There's more tiers. Right.
Yes.
I noticed, like, number one, at 6,000, I think it's 2 trouble bubbles,
yeah,
which is insane. We need 2 trouble bubbles.
Yeah,
right?
well, I'm hoping that you get 2 trouble bubbles.
So, all right, Brian, thank you so much for just a couple of minutes, man.
Of course,
I'm a huge
anytime.
Super 7 fan. Everybody that's watching is probably a huge Super 7 fan. I'm a Cat's Lair backer. Thank you, man.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right.